Which ovarian hormone is primarily responsible for proliferative phase endometrial growth? Correct option is B. Which structure acts as the primary site of fertilization? Correct option is C. Which hormone surge directly trigger ovulation? Correct option is B. Which ligaments contain the ovarian blood supply? Correct option is C. Which cell type in the testis produce testosterone? Correct option is B. Capacitation of sperm mainly occur in the. Correct option is D. The acrosome is derived from which organelle? Correct option is C. Which hormone maintain the corpus luteum in early pregnancy? Correct option is C. Which structure secrete progesterone after ovulation? Correct option is C. Which uterine layer is shed during menstruation? Correct option is C. Which hormone inhibits FSH during the menstrual cycle? Correct option is B. Which sperm structure provide motility? Correct option is D. Which phase of the menstrual cycle show maximum progesterone level? Correct option is D. Which cell provide nourishment and protection to development sperm? Correct option is C. Which part of the fallopian tube has the nearest lumen? Correct option is D. Which placental hormone is responsible for insulin resistance in pregnancy? Correct option is B. Which reproductive organ is homologous to the male scrotum? Correct option is B. Which type of epithelium lines the endocervix? Correct option is B. Which artery supply the functional layer of the endometrium? Correct option is C. Which hormone is essential for milk ejection? Correct option is B. Which cell form the blood-testis barrier? Correct option is C. Which part of the sperm contain enzymes required for penetrating the womb? Correct option is C. Which uterine phase is dominant by estrogen? Correct option is B. Which gland contribute most to semen volume? Correct option is C. The zona pellucida surround which ovarian structure? Correct option is A. Which hormone causes thick cervical mucus formation? Correct option is B. Which uterine ligaments help maintain anteversion of the uterus? Correct option is C. Which follicle first develop an antrum? Correct option is C. Which hormone stimulates spermatogenesis? Correct option is C. Which part of the sperm contain mitochondria? Correct option is C. Which ovarian structure secrete roluxin during pregnancy? Correct option is B. Which reproductive structure prevent polyspermy? Correct option is B. Which organ is the primary site of sperm storage? Correct option is C. Which estrogen is dominant during pregnancy? Correct option is B. Which uterine layer is responsible for labor contraction? Correct option is B. Which hormone is essential for implantation? Correct option is C. Which part of the penis contains the urethra? Correct option is B. Which enzyme breaks down cervical mucus to allow sperm passage? Correct option is A. Which placental membrane forms the fetal portion of the placenta? Correct option is B. Which cell complete meiosis only after fertilization? Correct option is B.